Good evening. Welcome to the Creative Living Fellowship Thanksgiving Eve service. Now we invite you to join in and sing along with our opening song, Blessing to the World, by Karen Drucker.
You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are, and all you do is a blessing to the world. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we are and all we do is a blessing to the. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we are and all we do is a blessing to the world. I'm a blessing to the. I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the heart, I am the hands. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the heart, you are the hands. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the heart, we are the hands.
Thank you so much, Karen Drucker. And welcome to all of you for our Thanksgiving Eve service. This is our first online Thanksgiving Eve service, and I'm so happy that you could be here with us this evening. I'm the Reverend Dr. Sherry F. McCreary, the Senior Minister here at Creative Living Fellowship. And as I said, I'm really happy that you're here spending this Thanksgiving Eve with us. You know, Thanksgiving was designated by President Abraham Lincoln in 1864. He declared the last Thursday in November to be a national day of thanksgiving and praise to God. And so as a result, we have this national holiday of Thanksgiving. And it means so much to all of us at Thanksgiving times. It means different things to all of us, but most of all, it means family to us. And so I welcome you here as a part of our CLF family tonight to our family time Thanksgiving. We have two practitioners who are holding high watch for us this evening, and they are Fran Peck and Peter Waring. And that means that they're sitting in prayerful contemplation and meditation, just holding a space for the perfect unfolding of this time together here. Our evening is going to just be it's designed to be a sweet and simple time for us to just remember the season, remember the Thanksgiving, remember each other in this time. So we'll have readings and prayer and beautiful music and some testimonials of gratitude and just a time of connecting and giving thanks this evening. So I invite you to just take a deep breath and just sit back and relax and just enjoy the time that we spend together here tonight. I will not be interrupting with after each thing that happens. So I'll just tell you up front what's going to happen. There will be a beautiful reading by Reverend John Halliburton and Maggie McClellan, and that will be followed by a prayer by practitioner Jeannie Sovereigns. And following the prayer, we will have favorite friend Charity Lockhart, who is our musical inspiration for this evening, and she has some wonderful music in store for us this evening. But right now, we're going to start with John and Maggie and our reading.
A Litany of Thanksgiving for the Inward Journey by Howard Thurman. Today I make a sacrament of thanksgiving. I begin with the simple things of my days: fresh air to breathe, cool water to drink, the taste of food, the protection of houses and clothes, the comforts of home. For these, I make an act of thanksgiving today.
I bring to mind all the warmth of humankind that I have known. My mother's arms, the strength of my father, the playmates of my childhood, the wonderful stories brought to me from the lives of many who talked of days gone by when fairies and giants and all kinds of magic held sway. The tears I have shed, the tears I have seen, the excitement of laughter and the twinkle in the eye with its reminder that life is good. For all these, I make an act of thanksgiving this day.
I finger one by one the messages of hope that awaited me at the crossroads. The smile of approval from those who held in their hands the reins of my security. The tightening of the grip in a single handshake when I feared to step before me in the darkness. The whisper in my heart when the temptation was fiercest and the claims of appetite were not to be denied. The crucial words said, the simple sentence from an open page when my decision hung in the balance. For all these, I make an act of thanksgiving today.
I pass before me the mainsprings of my heritage, the fruits of the labors of countless generations who lived before me, without whom my own life would have no meaning. The seers who saw visions and dreamed dreams, the prophets who sensed a truth greater than the mind could grasp and whose words could only find fulfillment in the years which they would never see. The workers whose sweat has watered the trees, the leaves of which are for the healing of the nations. The pilgrims who set their sails for lands beyond all horizons, whose courage made paths into new worlds and far-off places. and the saviors whose blood was shed with a recklessness that only a dream could inspire and God could command. For all this, I make an act of thanksgiving this day.
I linger over the meaning of my own life and the commitment to which I give the loyalty of my heart and mind, the little purposes in which I have shared my loves, my desires, my gifts, the restlessness which bottoms all I do with its stark insistence that I have never done my best. I've never dared to reach for the highest, the big hope that never quite deserts me, that I and my kind will study war no more, that love and tenderness and all the inner graces of almighty affection will cover the life of the children of God as the waters cover the sea.
All these and more than mind can think and heart can feel, I make as my sacrament of thanksgiving to thee, our Father, in humbleness of mind and simplicity of heart.
Let's just take that reading into our hearts and breathe in those words, those meanings of thanksgiving. Knowing that there is one source, one love, one heartbeat, one divine expression that operates and has its being as me, as each person present here within the sound of my voice and beyond. And I, Jeannie, speak my word into the law, knowing and affirming that this night, this time together is divinely blessed, that each receives what they are in need of, the connection, the care, the compassion, the camaraderie of this time together. I bless Reverend Sherry and all that are participating in giving their gratitude and thanksgiving for this community and for this time, for this very life and breath. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I give thanks for this now, knowing that we are truly blessed. And I release into a law that is perfect and only says yes. I let it go. And so it is. And now, our favorite friend, Charity Lockhart.
Oh Lord, my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands have made, I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe displayed. Then sings my soul, my spirit God to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. softly in the trees. When I look down from lofty mountain grandeur and see the brook and feel the gentle breeze, then sings my soul, my spirit, God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my spirit, God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Oh Lord, my God, when I in awesome wonder consider all the worlds thy hands have made, I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe displayed. Then sings my soul, my spirit, God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sings my soul, my spirit, God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art, how great thou art, how great thou
That was a wow. That was a real wow. Thank you so much, Charity Lockhart, for that beautiful, beautiful song. We really, really appreciate it. Charity will be back with us before the end of the service, so we get a chance to hear her some more tonight. Oh, let's just take a deep breath on that. That was a message in itself. How great thou art. Just remembering how great God is. Just remembering that we are all blessings to the world, and just remembering how blessed we all are, and that all of our blessings come from that one power, that one presence, that one mind, that one source. It's a great time for us just breathe all that in, to remember that, because this is a different kind of Thanksgiving for us. This is a different kind of holiday season for us. This is a different kind of time for us. We aren't used to being apart at Thanksgiving time. We aren't used to going our separate ways, or being in our separate spaces at Thanksgiving time. And for the CLF community, we are used to having our Thanksgiving Eve service and then our Thanksgiving brunch on Thanksgiving Day. And you know what? All of that's changed. And all of that is not happening right now. And we are still recognizing, in the midst of all this, how great God is. We're still recognizing that this is a time to be thankful, to be grateful. You know, Meister Eckhart wrote that if the only prayer you ever pray in your entire life is thank you, then that is sufficient. If the only prayer that you ever pray in your entire life is thank you, then that is sufficient. If the only prayer you ever pray is thank you, that is sufficient. Just think about that. Just breathe that in. And thank you is so powerful. Thank you is a prayer in and of itself. Thank you is a treatment in and of itself. All the steps of treatment are included in thank you. Thank you is a recognition of God. Thank you is a recognition of the Creator. Thank you is a unification step, because if you close your eyes and just take a deep breath and say thank you, you're really unifying with the all that is. You're unifying with the all that is. And it's also the realization step, because once we say thank you, then it's open thanking you for everything. Just thank you is the realization step. And of course, the Thanksgiving step, which is the fourth step, is Thanksgiving, and thank you is that also. And when we just say thank you, we're releasing and letting go. And so that's why my thought and the topic and the theme for tonight is the greatest, because the greatest prayer we can ever pray is thank you. Think about it. The greatest prayer we can ever pray is thank you. And yes, I'm recognizing that, as I said, things are not as we'd like them to be. Things are not as they once were. Things are not the greatest, so it seems, depends on our perspective. But things are as they are. Things are as they are. And what we want to do is to be in a place of gratitude and a place of saying thank you, no matter what the conditions may be, no matter what the appearances may be. Because the truth is, as always, that power and that presence within us to which we say thank you, to which we say thank you. And our theme for the month is a litany of thanksgiving. And if we just start to just take a breath and say thank you, there's so many things. There's so many things for which we give great thanks. There's so many things for which we say thank you. Thank you for the air that I breathe. Thank you for my hearing. Thank you for the ability to see. Thank you for the ground that holds me up. Thank you for the stars that shine on me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the shelter that I have. Thank you for family. Thank you for friends. Thank you for love. Thank you for light. Thank you for life. Thank you for so much. And we can just go on and on and on with our thank yous. And we aren't thanking God for something. We aren't thanking God for what we have, what we are given for material things. We're just giving thanks. We're just giving thanks in recognition of God being God in and through and as our lives. That's what thank you is all about. And so I'm inviting you this year, as we go through this time, as we go through these days, as we go through this holiday season, that just remember to say thank you. Just remember to be in that place of thank you. And if you have to dig deep to find something to be grateful for, then we're taking something for granted. We're taking blessings for granted, because we don't have to look for things to be grateful for. We don't have to dig for things to be grateful for. We can just say thank you, and it just be flooded with things that we're grateful for. The fact that we can even see the fact that we can hear, whatever the case may be, whatever the case may be. So I'm inviting you tonight to just say thank you. Just say thank you. Take a breath and just say thank you. And as you go through your tomorrow, whether you're spending the day alone or whether you're spending it with family in a usual way of Thanksgiving for you, or whether you are spending it with on Zoom, as my daughter and I are spending our Thanksgiving this year. We're sharing Thanksgiving dinner together on Zoom, and I think my two sisters are going to be joining us. And so we get a chance to say thank you. Thank you for that opportunity. That's something new. That's something different. And I'm so grateful that we have a chance to see each other, that we have a chance to spend that time together, that we have a chance to do something new together. That God has made it possible for us to do this together. And so I invite you, however you're spending this time, however you're spending this day tomorrow, however you're spending this holiday season, however you're spending your life right now, thank you. Thank you must be at the center of it. That requires us to be mindful. It requires us to be awake. It requires us to be present in order to just say thank you. And I invite you to make that a part of your day, make that a part of your life. When you first open your eyes in the morning, just say thank you. As you go throughout your day, just say thank you. When I was a kid, I used to hear my mother would walk around the house, and sometimes I could hear her talking, and I'd ask her, who are you talking to? And she'd say, I'm talking to my maker. And that's how she referred to God sometimes as her maker. But often I heard her say, thank you. She'd just be walking around doing things, or she may be washing dishes, or she may be doing whatever. And she would just say, thank you. And I find that I do that a lot myself as I'm walking around, as I'm doing, I just say, thank you. Thank you. I remember when I lived in an apartment building that had an elevator, every time I got in, the elevator door closed, I said, thank you. And particularly when it opened, I said, thank you. Every time I said, thank you, because I was really glad that elevator door opened. So many things that we take for granted. So many things that we think automatically happen. Let's just say thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the kindness that we share with others. Thank you for the kindness that we receive from others. Sometimes we take it for granted. You know, I talked a little bit about forgiveness on Sunday, and we have so many opportunities for forgiveness. Let's give thanks for the opportunities to forgive, because forgiveness opens our hearts so that we can be in a place of thanksgiving, so that we can be in a place of remembering to say thank you. You know, when I was thinking about forgiveness just since Sunday, in the last couple of days, the mask during this time is controversial, but the mask gives us an opportunity for forgiveness, because there's a forgiveness issue embedded in there. Forgive those who wear masks. Forgive those who don't wear masks. The mask has also given us an opportunity to connect with each other in a different kind of way, because wearing a mask, we get a chance to look each other in the eye. For that, we can say thank you, because you know what? We pass each other like ships passing in the night. That's how we go through our lives. But as we go through our life now, during this pandemic time, we go through our lives looking at each other. We really see each other. We really connect, because we can't tell whether someone's smiling or not by looking at their mouths, but we can tell with the eyes. We can tell with the connection we make with the eyes. And so I say the mask can present us with forgiveness issues, and it keeps us being mindful also. Being mindful of what we're thinking, how we're feeling, whether we're closing, whether we're judging, whatever we're doing. But most of all, let it be a time for us to say thank you. Because if we remember, as we see someone with a mask or we see someone without a mask, if we are mindful of how we're feeling, we can say thank you for the awareness. Thank you for reminding me that I need to be in a place of forgiveness. Thank you for reminding me that I need to be in a place of openness. Thank you for reminding me to connect, because that's what it's all about, connecting and recognizing that we are each and all a part of this one life. We're each and all a part of this one presence. We are each and all a part of this one power. We're each and all a part of the one. How great it is to remember that. How thankful I am that we can remember that. So when we can just walk through our lives and say, thank you. Walk through our lives and say, thank you. Let every step be a step of thank you. We walk in thanksgiving. Every step we take in thanksgiving. And as we do that, then we are praying the greatest prayer. And we are living the greatest life, because we are living in a life of thanksgiving. We're living a life of oneness. We're living a life of beingness, being with that one power and that one presence, and being at one with each other. And so let's take a breath together as we just move into that place of thanksgiving and set our intention to be in that place of thank you throughout this time, throughout our lives. So let's just turn within in this moment. Take a deep breath. Thank you, God. And so it is. Thank you, David. And now we're going to move into our offering time. This is a time that we give of our tithes and offerings, and we invite you to participate in this part of our service by pressing the donate button on our website or clicking on the donate button in the comments. And you can also text to give. But however you give, we certainly appreciate your contributions and your continued support of Creative Living Fellowship. And so now we're going to just say our offering blessing together. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, all that I receive, and all that I circulate. Thank you, God. And so it is. And now His charity again with our offering song.
For the first morning light, for the birds when they fly, for the clouds when they hang up so high in the sky, for your glory I sing in a sweet baby smile. I give thanks for those times when I've laughed with my family and friends, for the times when I've cried, sensed your spirit again, for your love that I find when your praises I sing. I give thanks, I give thanks, I give thanks to you. I give thanks, oh Lord, for everything you give, for everything I have. I give thanks to you. I give thanks, oh Lord, for all these perfect gifts. So blessed they have come from you. So I give thanks for my clothes and my bed, a roof over my head, and a piping hot meal when our table is set, for a walk on the beach where your beauty is seen. I give thanks for the sound of the saints when they all join in. Oh, hallelujah. You are God, the true nature of man. I'm forgiven and hope in my heart that forever yours. I give thanks for the love that you give so that I can be healed, and for the peace that you bring so that I can be free, for the joy that you are giving freely to me. I give thanks. I give thanks. I give thanks to you. I give thanks. My praise to you for everything you give. You've been good. For everything I have. I give thanks. I give my thanks to you. I give thanks. I give my thanks to you for all these perfect gifts. You've been good. You've been good. For all these perfect gifts. You've been good. You've been good. For all these perfect gifts. You've been good. They have come from you, so I give thanks. So I give thanks. So I give thanks. So I give thanks.
Wow. Did we love the charity choir? Thank you so much, Charity. Thank you so much. That was wonderful. That was beautiful. And that was a litany of thanksgiving. And for that, we give thanks. We are so happy that Charity was here with us tonight. And as I said, she'll be back as our closing song also. So, but right now we're going to move into this time of testimonials. We're asking our congregants who would like to do a testimonial, give a testimonial of Thanksgiving for this evening. We're going to move into that time. We'll have Nicole bringing us with open mic. We'll start out with Christian, and then Nicole will call on those of you who raised your hand. So be sure you raise your hand so that she can see you and she can call on you. And we're asking you to talk for 1 minute, no longer than 1 minute. If you hear the music from David, that means you've gone over a minute. And then the next thing that happens is the hook comes out. So right now, Nicole is going to bring us with Christian with his testimonial of gratitude.
Good evening, CLF. I'm so grateful to be here. You know, through Science of Mind, we're given the great insight to reflect upon our patterns of thinking and our habits of action. And we also have the divine right to create new patterns and habits as part of this divine path. It has been a very long path for me, but I'm grateful to be on it with CLF. Through the years, I've strengthened my daily practices and spiritual tools through my service here at CLF. In 2019, I joined the youth ministry, and as scary as it was to first step on stage and speak, it was all part of a plan to prepare me for greater things that would require courage. Now in 2020, in the midst of so much uncertainty out there, I find myself more courageous than ever. I never anticipated how far I would go until I realized the divine power within me. And I'm so grateful to report that I was accepted into a doctoral program this year, and I now even have a position in admin so I can help more people in education. None of this would be possible without tapping into my divine power through the beliefs and daily tools I get to use regularly here. So thank you, CLF. My heart is filled with gratitude.
Okay.
You are good to go, Sharon.
I'm Sharon, and I'm really glad to be here. You know, it's taking over this year, and even with the political upheaval, I've been grateful for that because I was moved to take a class in this Constitution. I'm grateful for my friends and family who were my backbone as I was experiencing some physical and emotional issues earlier this year. I'm grateful for my birth family who live close enough that we can support each other, but far enough away that we can't just drop in on each other because we happen to be in the neighborhood. I'm equally grateful for my sobriety and CLF. My sobriety led me to CLF, and CLF has given me what I need to appreciate and enhance my sobriety. Of course, I'm grateful to God of my understanding for resilience, thirst for knowledge, and a gift of giving and receiving love. For that, I'm eternally grateful.
Thank you so much, Sharon. And I'm always so grateful for you. We've worked together at the church many times, and you are just the best. That was lovely. And Christian, thank you so much for that too. If there's anybody here in Zoom that would like to provide a gratitude testimony, please hold your hand up because I have to kind of scan through and look for you. So, okay, Fran.
I had to come out of high watch for this. I am grateful for CLF. I am grateful. I'm grateful for the support and the love of CLF. I don't even know how I would be where I am if not for CLF and the love and support. And then I also want to say I'm very grateful, and I want to say thank you, Reverend Dr. Sherry, for saying yes and helping us get through this year. And I love y'all.
Thank you, Fran. Anybody else looking for hands? And we have Jeannie. Let me just unmute you for a second.
I am also grateful for CLF. I don't want to sound like a repeat here, but CLF has given me a depth to my life that I didn't even know was possible until I came through those doors. And now in this last year, with a lot of physical challenges where movement and walking hasn't been so easy, I am grateful for the pandemic and being able to join with everybody on Zoom. I am very grateful for Reverend Sherry saying yes and taking us as the pandemic preacher that you are. I'm very grateful for that. And I'm so grateful for all the love and support this year in my life through many different challenges. I would not be as happy as I am if it wasn't for each and every one of you. So thank you.
Thank you, Jeannie. And thank you for your amazing class. I'm going to mute you so there's no echo. Anybody else called? Oh, David.
Microphone needs to be on. Hello, CLF. I'm David Panessa, the music director here. I started here at the beginning of the year, and right around March, I started to get comfortable with how things worked. I felt very welcome here. You're all very welcoming to me, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting a handle on how to run things here. And then everything changed, and it changed again, and it continues to change. And thank you for the opportunity, and I'm happy to be here with you. I'll play myself off.
Thank you, David. We're so grateful for you as well. Anybody else? Last chance, last call. Oh, Rochelle. Oh. Hold on, sorry. That's my fault. Give me 1 second to find you. Go ahead, sorry.
That's okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. It looks like I'm pinned or something. So I am just so grateful for CLF, and I'm so grateful for so many things. I was thinking how I was accepted into the School of Ministry when my mom, right when my mom became or stepped in as interim minister there. So it's like my whole school experience has been turbocharged, and it's made me stronger and more resilient. And I've had such incredible learning in school, hands-on growth and learning that I would not have had were it not for CLF. And being a part of, just being a part of what is happening there and what has been unfolding, it has been invaluable. And I'm so grateful to be of service. And I'm very grateful and thankful for my mom, who I just adore and love so much. And I'm grateful for Nicole and Deb, who are my sister and my other mom now. And I'm just so grateful for them, for everything they do, for how beautiful they are and loving, and how much they care about CLF and care about everyone there. So I'm just real thankful for the trio that I pray with every morning. So.
Well, I actually, Rochelle, you shouldn't have gone before me because you stole it. I was sitting here listening to what everybody was saying, and I had a litany of Thanksgiving, but I knew I really, really wanted to say, I'm grateful for CLF because there's all these amazing principles and practices and knowledge and belief systems. And the biggest thing I've gotten from here is community. My closest friends in my life are like 99% all from meeting through CLF, from volunteering, working together, or just encountering each other in the sanctuary and during the events and in classes. And right now, the sweetest thing that's come from me in this last year has been the pray up that we do every morning before we get started between Reverend Sherry, Rochelle, and my mom, our operations manager, Deborah. And it started as a focus to help support and uplift CLF and the congregation and all the transitions we were going through. And it's become something so surprising and so beautiful. And we have 2 mothers and 2 daughters in there, but really we're each other's mothers and daughters and sisters. And it sets my day, and I look forward to it, and it's very sweet. And so Cheryl actually leads the prayer too. So it's powerful and it's beautiful. And I really, really want to thank you, Cheryl, and you, Reverend Sherry. And Reverend Sherry, I got to find you because I am passing this on to you. But you got to unmute.
Okay. Am I unmuted now? Wow, thank you guys. That was just so wonderful. All the testimonials of gratitude. And I have to give my own testimonial of gratitude. So grateful for this community. So grateful to be a part of this community. I'm so grateful that I said yes. And I continue to say yes. And sometimes when the Vision Corps, I'm involved with the Vision Corps and we're visioning for CLF, Spirit says to me loud and clear, your yes is unconditional. So that means that it's not over. I just continue to say yes. I continue to say yes. And I'm so happy that I did. I'm so grateful to the Practitioner Corps. I'm so grateful to David for saying yes and stepping in as our music director. He is such a tremendous addition to our CLF family. I'm so grateful to Deb and Nicole. I cannot, we all sound repetitious, I'm sure, but I cannot tell you how much they support me, how much they support this community, how much they bring to this community. I'm just so grateful for that. I didn't say that I'm grateful to Fran, our animal chaplain, and our, my security, and she's still doing that, and she's sort of overseeing the property. She's Jill of all trades. She continues to do that, even though we're not in the building any longer. I'm just so grateful for that. I'm grateful for Reverend Mary Jane, who serves as our tech team, a part of our tech team, and she's here as our tech team tonight. And I'm just grateful for all of you. And very importantly, I'm so grateful for my daughter, Cheryl, whom I adore. And she is so supportive. She is so helpful. She is so annoying at times. She is so loving. She is such a daughter. And she's such a spirit that I love so dearly. And I just am so grateful for the way that she supports CLF and she supports us again in prayer every morning. We're there for that pray up. And she's been doing that since we were back in the building and supporting the board and just so many things. I'm just so grateful that she's my daughter and she's my best friend in all the world. And I just appreciate all of you. I'm grateful for all of you. And I'm grateful for this time that we've had here this evening. And if I didn't call your name, it doesn't mean I'm not grateful for you. It's just that so many things are going through my head right now. But most of all, thank you. It's going through my head. Thank you to all of you. Thank you to all of you. I love you so much. I miss you all. It would be wonderful if we could be together in person, and we can't. So we're going to just embrace each other with virtual hugs, and we're going to remember each other throughout this time. We will remember each other tomorrow for Thanksgiving. As we give thanks, we will give thanks for each other. We will give thanks for this community. We will give thanks for those who have gone before us and made this possible. And Reverend Leonard Minks comes to mind right now. And I'm so grateful for him. I get to talk to him periodically, and it's always a joy when I talk with him because I always learn something, and it always makes me laugh when I talk with him. So thank you, Reverend Leonard. Thank you for being the forerunner. Thank you for going before us. And Dr. Bobby Crotty, I didn't get to say, I'm so grateful for Dr. Bobby. And I've always called her the bridge. She's been the bridge between the past and the present and into the future. And she's going to be retiring at the end of this month. And so I'm inviting all of you to be with us on the first Sunday of December, because we will be recognizing Dr. Bobby and her service to CLF. And we are all so appreciative and so grateful to her for the many years that she has spent here, the love that she has planted here, the teaching that she has done here, the example that she has set here, and the anchor that she has been here. I am grateful for that. I'm grateful for that. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And so now we're going to move into our closing song with our favorite friend, that we're thanking so much. And that's Charity Lockhart for the wonderful music she's brought us this evening. Thank you all. God bless.
You know my soul, you know everything about me there's to know. You know my heart, how to make me stop and how to make me go. You should know I love everything about you, don't you know that I'm thankful for the blessings and the lessons that I've learned with you by my side, that I'm thankful for the love that you keep bringing in my life, in my life. So thankful. You know my thoughts before I open up my mouth and try to speak. You know my dreams, must be listening when I'm talking in my sleep. I hope you know I love having you around